Got to cover not be too sensitive because Greg is very good at laying it out. Greg Heaver.
I can categorically state that you, in my opinion, you achieved the objectives of the speech, of the Organise Your Speech project. You had a very strong opening. You hit us with a question, and then you immediately followed up with a hard kind of statement of fact about why it is that we should be, why is it that we're always late because of today's technology, etc., shouldn't be like that. And then you basically went straight into the body of your speech. And then you had some great examples. And you actually, the body, normally people just have 2 or 3 examples, which you did, but you did it in a way which was quite, I think, unique. And it probably reflects on the experience that you have as a speaker, and that is you gave us a couple of examples, and then you said that it was only leading up to what the real emphasis of your speech was, and that was basically, it wasn't about being late for a meeting or being late to the bus or whatever. It was about being late in life, getting married, doing your later study, etc. So it was kind of, we thought you were on this level, then suddenly you went up to the real meaning of your speech, which kind of caught me by surprise a little bit, but it was quite a unique way of speaking. So that was, I think, it was very good. And then you concluded with a nice, just very succinct. How do you say that? Succinct conclusion. It was only like a sentence, but it was like, I'm a winner and I can be late, and that's helped me in life get to where I am. It was basically just very brief, and it was really hard hit, a little bit like your opening. It was just bam, it's out there and it's done. And I think that's all you have to do. And again, it's a reflection of your strength as a speaker. Actually, I was a bit surprised that you're doing speech number 2. I asked you before. I got something mixed up. I thought it was speech number 6 because I heard you speak a few weeks ago, and it was definitely at some other number 4 or something. So this should have been an easy to meet your objectives tonight, and it was, I think, just because it's just one of the beginner programs for speakers. But I think you've given us a lot more in your speech today, and I think it's a little bit, I see it as almost as you're a bit of a beacon, I think, for how to follow the program, as people can learn a lot from you in terms of following the program to go through. A lot of people think this is a lot of people say, oh, this is an English club, and they often use that phrase, we come here because of English, and that's great, but it's more about going through the steps of the program, which has nothing to do with English. It just happens to be the language that we speak in. It's more about going through all the steps, and you, for me, in the few speeches that I heard, you seem to really take on board the actual categories, the actual in this case, Organise Your Speech. Last time I heard you, it was about body language, I think, and it was another time it was something else. And you really played a part in those roles, and I think people should learn from that. I think today was no exception. You showed a lot of experience in how you walked the stage. You had a great voice projection, body language. It was all there. So I think your speaking is coming along very well, and you should be proud of that. There's a couple of I think I'm running out of time. A couple of points which are maybe for suggestion to get better. When you showed a couple of the early examples, and then you said, and now what I really want to say is about this is what, and you actually explain that. You shouldn't have to explain that. You should somehow just go into it. It's like coming onto the stage and saying, hi everyone, welcome, my name's Greg, I'm going to give my speech today. Or it's like saying, my introduction is this. You shouldn't have to say that. You should just be naturally sort of coming to your speech, and we all understand that like without having to say it. I think that's probably the main point that I would like to say. But overall, I think it was a great speech. Thank you.